Wilder. You're not rocking with the best. Let's go. Who are ya? Who are ya? Let's get this work. I'm ready. I'm ready. Wilder, I'm ready. Eddie Hearn. Let's go. Yo, what up? What is your boy T-Dub with Blazing the Sports? We are here. We are live. We are right now. This your boy was blazing. We gonna get it, guys. Listen, man. Interview brought to my attention by Bob. Thank you, Bob. Get a chance to listen. Check it out. And I want to talk about that video. I'm going to play a little, talk a little, play a little, talk a little. As you know, guys, I am at work, getting this work while we working. So let's work. Back at it, like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers this work. So, we're the Magic Man in the building said, let's go, Wilder. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. All right, so I'm about to pull up this video that Bob sent. Thank you, Bob. As soon as I get to it. And had a lot of good things in there, man. He had a lot of good things in there. And this is an interview with Tyson Fury that was done with IFL TV. He touches on Deontay Wilder's power. Touches on how he's the A-side now. Touches on a lot, man. I got a chance to kind of listen to it one time while I was working. But, you know what? The reason Bob sent this to me, because Bob felt that this should be talked about on a different level. Let's talk about it. We can skip that. All right, guys. In an interview, let me get this picture up here. He starts off like a comedian. You know, he takes the microphone and leaves his seat and he works the stage and crowds applause him because his first thing he does is he takes a shot at Deontay Wilder. What'd I do with that picture? There it is. So he's working the stage, right? Look at him. Telling his tale about Deontay Wilder. Now, while I am playing this, I would not be able to see the live chat, but I do welcome you guys to comment in the chat room, whatever you want to. I appreciate it.
Deontay Wilder is a big useless dosser.
And they cheer. And they cheer. And they cheer. His first thing he says is Deontay Wilder is a big... Now listen, guys. Let's break this down to the itty bitty. To the itty bitty. His first thing is Deontay Wilder is a big dosser. But he will not rematch that big dosser. Right? But after he said it, he said, but real quick. Say it.
I've sparred everybody in the world, heavyweight boxing, middleweights, light heavyweights, cruiserweights, featherweights. I've sparred supposed to be the biggest punchers, fought everybody.
Now, I don't know if you guys catch it, but I know I'm pausing a lot. You know, you got to avoid these copyright strikes. Guys, I got some here. If you see right there, there's a stream MVP. I'm not sure if he saw I called his last super chat. But that's Christopher down there. He might come in and check it. He was the MVP of last stream, guy. There's another spot open right there for this stream if you want to be the MVP. But right now, Tyson Fury is saying, listen, I sparred the light heavyweights, the heavyweights. I sparred everybody. And he's finna go into some power.
Weights, light heavyweights, cruiserweights, featherweights. I sparred supposed to be the biggest punchers, fought everybody. Goes into I was trying to feel his power all the way through. I was trying to goad him into letting me have a couple of shots in the...
Now you hear him. I was trying to feel his power. I told you guys, even when they did the post, no, not the post, but the press conference, where he stood up and said, I want to feel the power. Let's spar a bit. He kind of wanted Wilder to, like, not punch his face, but maybe, I think he even said it, you know, chest down. He wanted to feel the power that what Wilder really had. He wanted it. And let's see if he got it.
Press conferences and the weigh-ins and that. I wanted to feel some of this knockout dynamite power he was going on about, because he knocked out all of his opponents.
See, sometimes you get what you ask for. And I get it. He's curious. He wants to see, is the power really real, or is he just another big puncher like any heavyweight that got a punch when you're that size?
I went out there in the first round.
First round.
I was just fainting, and I was thinking, right, I'm just going to see how it goes in the first round.
Okay.
So all of a sudden he's threw a jab, just a little soft jab, bang, like that, and I caught it.
Listen to him. Listen, guys. Listen to detail. He said, all of a sudden, Deontay Wilder threw a soft jab, just like that. Let's go back.
So all of a sudden he's threw a jab, just a little soft jab, bang, like that, and I caught it with my right hand. So I was short side and I caught it with the right glove like that.
So he caught the jab, the soft jab, right? He said, I caught it with my glove, just like that. Just, some of you guys don't know about boxing. If you're right-handed, sometimes you can catch a jab. You can stop a jab with your right hand. You don't reach for it. You just come out and you catch it. Like a mitt, you catch it. And he caught it. What did you think after you caught it, Fury? Talk to me. Since you get an interview with What's Blazing Sports right now, Tyson Fury, you should feel honored. What did you feel when you caught that shot?
I thought, fuck me.
Fuck me.
If that would have hit me, I'd have been out like a light. That was a jab.
So if the jab would have hit you, Fury, let me understand this right. If the jab would have hit you, you would have been out like a light. So the power's real, right? You know what? Hold on. Tell us one more time. Some people might have missed that. Go ahead, Fury.
I thought, fuck me. If that would have hit me, I'd have been out like a light. That was a jab. I'm thinking, that's the jab. What's the right hand going to be like?
Well, you know what the right hand's going to be like now. Night-night, motherfucker. Goddamn, bitch.
I don't want to take one of them. And I was successful in not taking the right time.
Now I'm going to ask you a question, guys. Let's go back. Remember, we're breaking this down to the fragments, right? Listen again.
That was a jab. I'm thinking, that's the jab. What's the right hand going to be like?
If that's the jab, what's the right hand's going to be like? Do you really believe that that man that felt that power from the jab and throughout that night actually felt the right hand? I understand why he doesn't want to go back into the rematch now. It's a fucking nightmare. You said the man jab, you say he threw just a mediocre jab. Yeah. Just throw a jab. Yeah. You caught the jab. Yeah. But the jab was so hard that you felt the jab would have knocked you out. So you are saying not only do you got to watch out for that right hand bomb, you got to watch out for the goddamn jab. Two-hand fist of fury in here. You weaving missiles coming from both sides. And the jab is just meant to it's meant to stick you, keep you honest. Yeah, it can bust you up. But a lot of people don't get knockouts from jabs. You saying that man's jab is that furious. But let's go.
I don't want to take one of them. And I was successful in not taking the right hand right up until round 9.
What happened in round 9? Talk to us. Don't wait now. Don't wait. I was just drinking some soda.
And I was in round 9. And
okay.
I was bobbing and weaving. I thought, yeah, he can't hit me. I'm too good for this kid. And all of a sudden I woke up and I'm on the floor, for
Guys, I'll pause too soon, but listen. That's some funny shit. Funny shit. How far can I go back? Let me see. Listen.
round 9, and I was bobbing and weaving. I thought, yeah, he can't hit me. I'm too good for this kid. And all of a sudden I woke up and I'm on the floor, for fucking hell, I'm on the floor again.
He said in round 9, he's too good for this kid. And the next thing you know, he's waking up on the floor. Waking up. So was he knocked out twice in one fight? Was he knocked out twice in one fight? I know you guys gonna say, you guys hate on Fury. No, I'm using his own words. Fury's a damn good boxer. Fury just realized what a lot of Wilder fighters, opponents realize, is that the power is real.
Oh yeah, he can't hit me. I'm too good for this kid. And all of a sudden I woke up and I'm on the floor, for fucking hell, I'm on the floor again. How the fuck have I ended up down here?
Maybe it was a right hand. Could have been a jab, according to you.
I didn't know what punch I'd been hit with or nothing, because whoever's ever been boxed or been punched...
He didn't know what punch he was hit with. He don't know if it was a left hand, a right hand, a headbutt. He don't know.
...punched and knocked out or dropped or anything. You never know how you got there. You just sort of wake up when you're on the floor, or you see the way you're on the floor, you think someone's thrown it on me or whatever.
Golly. That means he's knocked out. He doesn't even know how he got there. He was knocked out twice. In one fight. No, he doesn't want no more of that. No.
And I remember thinking, I'm alright. He thinks he's got me. I looked up at him and he's like going round the ring doing all his dancing and all that. I thought myself,
Let's skip a little bit.
watched me pal box for the middleweight championship of the world. His opponent was for swinging big shots and he just kept... And
Oh, okay.
anyway, I was like that. So I thought I'd try middleweight championship of the world. His opponent was for swinging big shots and he just kept leaning back and like looking at him at the stars like that. So I thought I'd try and become...
He's talking about when he got knocked down. He's talking about how he remembers somebody else was looking at the stars like this. He's talking about when he got knocked down by Wilder, he was looking up at the stars like this.
And while I was on the floor like this...
On the floor.
So I thought I'd start looking up at the stars.
He was looking like this.
And anyway, I almost didn't make the count fucking around on the floor that one.
He said, I almost didn't make the count fucking around on the floor like that. Hey, come on, hold on. So, you don't remember what you got hit with. You remember waking up. Now you saying you just fucking around. You woke up fucking around on the floor like that. Okay. Listen, if he doesn't make it as a boxer, you damn sure be a comedian. Let's go.
But anyway, I got back up and landed some good shots on him in that round and probably got the better of that round apart from the knockdown. And round 10 come out, I thought, you're fucked now because you've hit me with all your best shots and I'm still standing. So I come out and attacked him in round 10. I had a good round. I won round 10, round 11 very comfortable. I was starting to land combinations, so I was starting to land really good punches. And then I went back to the corner in round 11 and Ben said, look,
what did Ben tell you? Guys, if you guys don't know who Ben is the guy that was praying for Fury. Here, I'll show you. I know you guys don't believe me, but I'll show you who Ben is. Where is Ben? There he is. This is Ben right here, guys. That's Ben. That's the one that's talking to him in the corner from the 11th round going to 12.
Around, and you're the heavyweight champion of the world again. Just stand up for the round, and you'll win. Can't lose. He's got need to knock out to win.
Just stand up, you'll win. Well, let's see what happened.
Goes out and gets walloped in the last round, doesn't he? And while I'm on the floor,
he goes instantly into like, while I'm on the floor. All right, let's go back.
While I'm on the floor, unconscious.
Unconscious.
Absolutely fuck all because I was knocked out.
He was knocked out. So the second time, he admitted that he was knocked out twice in this fight. 9th round, 12th round. Let's go back. I know it. I know you're going to dispute it. But I'm only telling the truth. I'm only just trying to assess this video.
While I'm on the floor, unconscious, thinking of absolutely fuck all
You heard it. You heard it.
I'm thinking to myself, after about 4 or 5 seconds of regained consciousness, I thought, get up now. Get up, you big dosser.
So he went from calling Deontay Wilder a dosser to him waking up unconscious and realizing that, fuck, I'm the dosser. To telling himself, get up, you dosser. Get up, you big dosser. It ain't nap time. You have some warm milk? Get up. Put some oatmeal in your shit. Oatmeal in your formula. Put you to sleep.
Get up, you big dosser. So I got up and I thought, right, this is it now, shit or bust. I've nearly been killed on the floor.
Ooh, nearly been killed? That brings me to this other picture. I did a video earlier too. You know, I'm always trying to be, creative with my thumbnails. I try to paint a picture for the most part. If I have time. Where's the other one? I might have got rid of it. Nope, here it is. This is when Eddie Hearn was telling me he should take the rematch, and he's saying that he said what is it? I almost died after a rematch. Hey, feel like listen, I put my life on the line, blood, sweat, and tears.
Now it's time to fight, and I got up and I took a couple more shots and landed some good ones on myself.
Boy, they clapping. Then the bell went, and I was obviously celebrating because I knew I won the fight. So I'm He knew he won.
running around the ring.
Hey, you know what? I guess he really did win the fight. Whenever it's a life or death matter, and you live through it, you beat death. You did win. He did win. He was knocked out and woke up from that shit.
Screaming down the new and all that sort of stuff as you do. And I hit the scorecards, 117, 110. Wilder, a fucking idiot. And you see my brother Shane, he's as big as me, but 30 stone.
If there's anything else good.
Kicking off, and there was about 14,000 fans over there, yeah?
Okay.
Supporting me.
Right now he's talking about if he would have made a scene, how it would have looked on the UK fans. Let's see if I can go back about it a little bit.
15,000 fans over there, yeah? Supporting me. So I thought, in a minute, this place is going to be smashed up. We're all going to get a bad name. We're all going to get deported.
I don't believe that would have happened.
I'm never allowed back in America ever again.
I don't believe that the UK fans would have started a riot now. Don't get me wrong. I believe some UK fans can be very disrespectful. If there was ever going to be a riot, it would have been a riot when they came over here to support Ricky Hatton and they booed the U.S. national anthem in Las Vegas. On U.S. soil. If it wasn't a riot then, I don't think they would have got a riot if you just said, I thought I want to fight. And they didn't riot when Mayweather knocked out Ricky Hatton that same fight. And they did not riot when Manny Pacquiao knocked out Ricky Hatton.
We're getting in there. And so I tried to calm that down, tried to get everyone back to the changing room without causing a riot. And that was it.
I'm trying to fast forward and see what we can find.
After training your nuts off for so long.
Okay, so guys, I'm gonna try to hear me get through this because I know I want to get to the chat to see what you guys got to say. I can't see it as long as I play this, but I want to find where he says about the A side and all that.
Back against all the odds, and then to be on the biggest stage and win and not get it. That's enough to drive a man back to where he came from. Ever was, and kept positive. I've been training every day since the fight.
So you have a 5-fight deal now with ESPN.
All right, this is about ESPN 5-fight deal.
Congratulations, massive deal for yourself in America. I know that you mentioned just the other day on social media, you were saying you decided to not go with the rematch and move on to fight whomever.
She talks a
28
lot.
fights. I'm the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. I've won every
Linear champion. Let's go.
belt there is to win in boxing.
Except for the WBC.
I still feel that I'm a journeyman opponent.
All right. He still feels he's a journeyman. Basically, he feels like he's the one that's always going to other people's backyards. And I'm going to touch on that.
For everybody. Oh yeah, just call Tyson. He's a jippo. Get him in the ring. He'll go and fight anybody.
Now he's about to make a case for himself being the A-side.
Do you know what I mean? It's like I've got to travel around the world fighting everybody and anybody. Just send him, he'll go. And, you know,
I don't think he's ever looked at that way at all. But let's go.
I'm not an opponent for anybody. Like I say, I've won all my fights and I've won every belt. And
Yeah, you did win all your fights and you won every belt, but you also did some drugs that you had to leave the sport and give the belts up. I still don't understand how long can you keep a linear title when you're not fighting. I don't know how long can you do drugs, get stripped of your titles. So when you get stripped, you still keep the linear title, even though they strip every other title from you. And then you can stay out 1, 2, 3 years, 4 years, and then come back and still be the linear champion. It has to be some kind of like, okay, if you're out the sport more than 6 months, has to be something. But I don't know. Let's go.
I was still being used as an opponent. I was an opponent for John McDermott in the beginning, and I was an opponent twice for Derek Chisora.
Yeah, you was an opponent. I mean, if you didn't have the belts, you was an opponent. If you got the belts, then you're not an opponent. You didn't have a belt when you come back. You was gone. Your belts was gone. They were scattered across the universe like the stones that go in the Finley Gauntlet. And Anthony Joshua had to go around like he was some version of a Thanos trying to collect these stones. And he had to fight the fighters who had them to get them now. You're not that champion no more.
Was an opponent for Vladimir Klitschko. Then I was an opponent for Wilder.
Yes, you was an opponent for Klitschko because he had the belt. Yes, you was an opponent of Wilder because he had the belt. You came in there with suspenders on, trying to walk away with a belt. Now they can argue and say that you want to fight. I'm not going to knock that argument. They can make that argument. But the fact is, it was a good fight. It was ruled a draw. And the rematch typically favors the boxer. But going back to what you said in this interview, that the jab that you caught on your glove was hard enough to knock you out. You was dodging 2 fists of fury in there. When we just thought it was a right hand you had to worry about, you telling us, hell no. That left hand is like a piston. And it has a heck of a kick to it.
They wanted me to be another opponent. I was just like, do you want me to lick your nuts as well while I'm at it? Is there anything else I can do for you?
Well, yes, there is something you can do for us, Tyson Fury. That's something you could have done for us. When you had the belt, Tyson Fury, maybe it'd been best to stay away from anything that would have came up and tested for any type of PEDs. I don't care if it's crack, cocaine, or speed. You know you have to be clean in this sport. When you do things like that, that's on you. Guess what, Tyson Fury? If I go to my job right now, high on crack, they fire me, I'm not finna come back to the same status. If I'm the CEO and they fire me, I'm not finna, and somebody else got that CEO spot, I'm not finna come back to the same status. They may take me back, but I'm not finna come straight back and get that same status. You gotta work your way back up. The only person that knocked Tyson Fury down was Tyson Fury down. He fought 3 fights since he been back. A hell of a way of working his way back up. But you're not gonna stay up once you get kicked out. And then you blow up. Literally. But, take my hats off to you for doing what's right and losing weight, getting yourself back in shape, getting back into the sport. But no one did it to you. You did it to yourself. No one forced you to use anything that was illegal but yourself. You did. That's why all the stones was scattered across the universe. You did. You are not the rightful owner of those stones no more. You gave them up once you decided to do something that knew you would have lost it. You did.
It's been a crazy old ride, because after everything I've achieved in
Shit, I guess it will be a crazy ride. Some of it considered a wild ride. Whenever you, shit, that's some good shit. Woo! A lot of them experience that roller coaster as a mother effer.
Boxing and all the fights I've won.
Oh, you're talking about boxing, my bad.
Being used as an opponent for people. And I'm going there, and I've not got an opponent's mentality. I'm not going to lose in any fight. I don't care where it is or who it's against. I'm going to win every single time. And no matter where it is in the world, it doesn't really matter to me, really, if I'm speaking honest. But
we just working.
It's the principle of being used and abused.
No, listen. All right, let me ask you a question. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
And for anybody who's in the room who's been used and abused, you know what I'm talking about.
The only thing that was used and abused was the narcotics that you did. That's the only thing that people can say was used and abused. Whatever you got tested for, you used it and abused it. It was in your system.
Not a nice feeling, is it?
I really don't believe Deontay Wilder used and abused him. Maybe people in his life, maybe other fighters, maybe other opponents or whatever, but I don't believe that's the case with Wilder. Because we already know the rematch was 50-50 down the line.
So we come to the rematch and then it's like, oh yeah, let's go back to America again because we're not going to come to England.
Now, I believe that's 100% lie. He said at the rematch that Wilder was saying that let's come back to America, we're not going to go to England. I believe that's 100% bold-faced lie because Wilder would have went to England to fight UK. I believe to get the rematch, Wilder would have went to England, to New England, to fight Tyson Fury. But it's about making him the most money. Because if Tyson Fury really wanted to fight in the UK, listen to me right here. Tyson Fury really wanted to fight in the UK, why did he sign such a big deal with ESPN to fight in the United States? Answer that. If he really was hell-bent on fighting in the UK, why would he take a fight or sign a deal with a U.S. broadcasting company and promotional company, top-ranked ESPN, to fight in the States?
Well, I'm thinking I've already beat you in America. You come to England if you want a rematch.
Then you know what? I want to see every fight in the ESPN done in England.
That's off the table. So then I got offered this deal with ESPN.
Oh, okay. So at first it's about doing a rematch in New England, then you got to offer a deal to ESPN.
And he finally gives me the power to bring all the big names and all the so-called champions to me.
Let me ask you a question. 2 fights back, a draw with Wilder. In your opinion, do they give him all the power to control where every other fight with Wilder or Joshua, they have to kneel to him? Tyson Fury is acting like Zod. Kneel! What was Superman's dad name? Kneel, son of something.
So for the first time in my whole career, 11 years as a professional, I'm in the driving seat. And now all those motherfuckers have got to come to the daddy. Me.
They got to come to him. He's the A-side. His name first. Where he wants to fight. His platform.
Every single one of them.
To me right now, it sounds like Tyson Fury is being probably the most unfair. Because Wilder was almost like, listen, 50-50. You're talking about everything your way.
So I'm looking forward to the biggest and best fights. You know, ESPN are the biggest sports network in the world, barring none. And they promised me they're going to get me the biggest and best fights available. So
the biggest and best fights available. Well, Josh was not available, and now you're ducking Deontay Wilder. Who is the biggest, best fights? Are you going to fight Ortiz? Ortiz fights this weekend, Tyson Fury. I definitely believe that he would take that challenge. He would probably love a rematch with Deontay Wilder, but if he can't get that, pretty sure that Luis Ortiz will definitely fight you. Dylan White, okay, he's an okay name. But I know he's works with the zone, but I think he does a fight-by-fight basis. Maybe that's something they can arrange as well. But there's not a lot of big fights out there without you stepping up and fighting Joshua or a rematch Wilder.
I'll wait and see.
Now, Frank Warren said that ESPN and Bob Arum were looking to fight next.
All right, that's it. Let me that's enough of that. Let me go back to my own station. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm here. Will the Magic Man salute my fat fingers? Wilder could fight him with one hand tied behind his back. That jab alone. John Williams, what it do? Fight him, you bum. John Williams, you don't want that fight. Lakeisha, hell to the no. He don't want no rematch. Will the Magic Man. Lazar's on tour. Christopher, hey, what's up, my dude? LMO, them two knockouts shook his brain. Hey, Christopher, not sure if you saw that I saw your last chat. I got you right there, man. Look, Christopher, there you are, right there. You are the last MVP of my last live stream I did. Got your name right there, man. Recognition. He must have CTE. Let's get it, man. Tyson Fury, to me, and honestly, actually hearing what Eddie Hearn said, I don't think he wants any smoke with anybody, any of the top two guys, Joshua or Wilder right now. When he faced Deontay Wilder, see, and you heard it right there, he said, listen, the guy threw a jab, and I'm going to paraphrase here, because I know he was on TV, but I'm going to say what he's really thinking. Listen, the guy threw a half-ass jab. Heh. And I caught it. Yeah. And when I caught that jab, it had the jab, this half-ass jab he threw, had the force of a mule kick. And I was like, God damn. How the hell that right hand must feel. Lakeisha says he said that gives him the power over all the champions to fight all the champions. Christopher, dance. Lola, dance. Hey, man, Lola be getting it, don't he, man? Lola, look at it, bro. Hey, Lola be getting it. Boy, she be shaking them heels, man, until I go to sleep. Like, see, I be praying his head trainer. Please let Lola wake up next to me, moving them hips just like that. Pray to God, please. If you're real, God, if you're real, you know. But look, man, how does fighting two? Listen, guys, before Deontay Wilder, the guys that he fought two guys that was bona fide Uber drivers, 100% Uber drivers. They didn't even know they were showing up for a fight. They get an Uber call. Hey, did anybody call an Uber? Yeah, put this mouthpiece in, put these gloves on, strap up. You know? He fought two Uber guys. He kissed one of them. He fought two. Oh, no, the first one. Fought two. Made out with the first one. I'm not even lying to you. Made out with the first one. I never seen they kiss before the fight. And then he fought Wilder. And I'm going to say this. He done the best job to his ability when he fought Deontay Wilder. You blazing, T-Dub. Man, thank you. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate all you guys. Fury done the best job he could. He fought. See, the thing is, when he felt that jab, and like he said, when he woke up in the 9th round, I like when people talk sometimes because they admit he was knocked out twice. When he woke up, he realized, damn it, I just have to make it through this one fight. And if he could have got the win, no way. I don't care if they had a contract or not. He was not going to fight Wilder next. No way. No way. But because it's a draw, and it's like, damn, I don't want to go back into that storm again. It's like you. If you drive your car through a tornado and you see all these fucking branches flying and shit, cars flying by you. In some kind of way, you make it out of there. Now, don't get me wrong. You bruised and battered, but you made it. You live to fight another day. It's like what Craig Pops told him. You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day. And this man woke up twice. He woke up each time a few seconds before the Grim Reaper can show up. Before the Grim Reaper got there and took him back to whichever place he was going to go, he woke his ass up. You don't want to go back there again. Would imagine, man, remember Fury picked Schaefer up and carried him, picked Safari up. That's when he kissed Safari up and carried him over the threshold like a bride and kissed him. Yes. Picked this man up, carried him, and then kissed Safari in the ring before they fought. Eyes open kiss. Because they want to remember that moment. That's some weird shit, man. That's some weird shit. Guys, listen, man. I told you I talked about this. I told you, man. I told you. Shout out to Christopher. Last video MVP. Appreciate it. Came through with a $5 super chat. Then doubled down with a double down of a 10. 10 logs on the fire. Get the blaze burning one more time. But, man, it's like Fury said. He felt the power. He made it through it. His trainer don't want him to do it again. He tried to make like the fight should be in the UK, but now he signs a deal with the ESPN to fight in America. That's contradicting. If you really wanted to fight in the UK, you would. And remember this. Remember, he said that, okay, he's with the ESPN. They have to bow down to him, right? Which means that if Joshua and Wilder want to fight him, they got to give in to his rules. No more 90-10. Even though Wilder offered him 50-50. No more 90-10. But remember, Wilder is not the one that pulled out officially of the rematch. It was Tyson Fury. So basically, it doesn't matter what Deontay Wilder would have done because you didn't want to fight him next. And now you're trying to act like Wilder should have signed a 5-fight deal, gave up his managers and everything else to sign with ESPN to still not fight you next. Still not fight you next. That's crazy. So Wilder should have signed this deal to not even fight you next. To maybe even be 2 or 3 fights off. And you talking about basically he's ducking because he didn't sign that deal? Is he ducking because he didn't sign that deal? Or are you ducking that you didn't sign a 50-50 contract that was sent to you? That's facts, man. That's why we working. Guys, do me a favor, please. God damn it. Smash the like button. If you ain't smashing the like, then you ain't smashing right. Smash the like button. And now they wonder where Deontay Wilder is going to go from here. We hear what Eddie Hearn says. What Eddie Hearn is saying doesn't sound bad. $15 million for a Brazil fight, 60-40 for Joshua fight in the United States. That doesn't sound bad. And I'm going to tell you this. That may even be on contract. But when you dealing with Eddie Hearn, I'm just saying, you got to go through that contract with a fine-tooth comb. You might need one of them combs that when them people get lights in their head and you shampoo and you try to get them out, you got a fine tooth. Hold on, what the fuck is this shit, Eddie? Fuck is this shit, Eddie? What's this one-way rematch clause? What is this one-way rematch clause, Eddie? Fine tooth. What the hell is this shit, Eddie? You know? It might be some stuff in there, man. But if it can be like that for real, put a 2-way rematch clause, use the $15 million for Brazil as a starting debating or negotiating, use the 60-40 for Joshua as a starting negotiating, Eddie Hearn realized the real money is over here. The reason it's over here and the reason he knows it's over here, he is able to pay his fighter his biggest payday, not in England, not in Wembley Stadium, filled with 90,000. No, over here in the USA, in a smaller venue, Madison Square Garden, that holds a little bit over 20,000. But you're able to pay him his biggest purse to date. And you are able to give Big Baby Miller millions as well. And you know, and now Eddie Hearn really believed that, damn it, if I can pay Joshua $30 million or whatever for fighting Miller, then damn, maybe that $50 million that Wilder offered, that shit was real. That was really real, because there's people in New York, don't get me wrong, that Miller, you know, some people do know Miller, but some people don't know Miller. And I can give him $30 million. And the reason I say some people don't know Miller, because Sway in the morning said, I was a fan of Joshua. I am a fan of Joshua. I knew about Joshua and what in his career. And then I heard about you. To me, that sounds like Sway just now finding out about Miller. He's just finding out about Miller. You're undefeated? He's shocked. He is shocked that he got his own New Yorker that's undefeated. But if you ask Sway who Deontay Wilder is, he knows who he is. He know him. Facts. And if Deontay Wilder did a deal with his own, that would be the biggest side right there, because they will have Wilder and Joshua in a minimum of 2 to maybe 3 fights. And now I'm only speaking as if everything worked out perfect. If Eddie Hearn was fair and they both agreed on it, that he would fight Joshua, and it would be, let's say it's on DAZN. It would be on DAZN. That's the biggest thing. Who the hell is Fury going to fight? They talking about Parker, who is not known over here. Brian Jennings, hype job. He's okay. Who is he going to fight for 5 fights? You know what, to be honest, it looks like everybody had their turn of somewhat freezing out, right? Joshua tried to freeze out Deontay Wilder. Fury and Wilder was like F Joshua. And now, if Deontay Wilder and Joshua start doing some work together, it'd be like F Tyson Fury. And yes, he will be able to claim he got the linear title. You know, he'll be the beltless champion. But the big fights would be over there for at least 2 years, maybe 3, depending on if they fought 3 times. Joshua and Wilder could tie it up. Whoever Tyson Fury fight, it'll be secondary. Let's see. If he is in the middle of the deal with Showtime, like he said, that messes up his relationship with a 2-fight deal. You might know something I don't know. You saying that Deontay Wilder is, I'm assuming Deontay Wilder is negotiating with Showtime right now. You know what, though? But listen, man. Even if he negotiates with Showtime, Eddie Hearn has said already multiple times that Joshua is not 100% tied down to DAZN. They're not. And I'm pretty sure something can be worked out. Something can be worked out. Now, I don't know about DAZN and ESPN because they're rivals. You know, they both are kind of like the same thing. They're rivals. But if Fury already said, Fury's an A-side. He's telling you right now that I'm not going to fight them guys no time soon. Matter of fact, he's telling you I am good on fighting Wilder or Fury. I'm good on it. Not Fury, but Wilder or Joshua. Because when you say you're the A-side, they got to come to fight on your platform, whatever city you pick, whatever judges you pick. Everything's going to be your way. Everything's your way. And you don't even have a physical belt. The belts that Joshua have, those are not your belts. Those are not your belts. Those are his belts. He had to fight people to get those belts. You left the sport. They say you was doing drugs and shit and whatnot. You blew up. I still don't know how you still, I don't get it. So let me ask you a question. So if Tyson Fury would have left the sport for 10 years and came back, he would have still been a linear champion? I don't get it. I don't know, man. See, that's the thing, man. It's so much gray area that, hold on, okay, how long do you keep this title? If it's 2 years, fine. Let me know it's 2 years. If it's 5 years, just let me know. If it's 6 months, I just want to know. But if you give it the belts, you give it the belts. You lost them. Joshua has them. And Wilder has the other one. But guys, it's your boy Tito. It's Blazing the Sports. I got to get ready and get back to work. Hope you guys appreciate this live stream. Came to you guys twice. Back to back. You know how we do it. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to everyone that came. Please smash the like. Please subscribe. Please hit the notification bell, guys. So whenever I go live, you will get it. I appreciate it. Like I said, if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe. Get the channel a shot. Whether you like it or not, we're going to go to the top. This your boy T-Dub. Here is what's blazing the sports.